Samajwadi Party chief Akhilesh Yadav's uncle Shivpal Singh Yadav on Saturday announced his support for BJP-led NDA presidential candidate Draupadi Murmu. Neither Samajwadi Party called me nor asked for my vote. Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath invited me yesterday, where I met NDA's presidential candidate Draupadi Murmu and decided to vote for her. Shivpal Yadav was quoted by news agency ANI as saying, "If Akhilesh Yadav took my suggestion seriously, the condition of the Samajwadi Party in Uttar Pradesh would be completely different. Several alliances of Samajwadi Party are now leaving them, and the reason is the political immaturity of the party chief," he said. Amid growing discontent in the opposition camp in Uttar Pradesh, Shivpal Yadav slammed Akhilesh Yadav for not inviting him to party meetings and alleged that it's because of his immaturity that several alliances of the party are now taking a separate route. Newly appointed Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, who was in Delhi on Saturday, said his government will complete its tenure and will even win the next election. Addressing a joint press conference with Deputy Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis, Mr. Shinde said, "Maharashtra has a strong government. We have 164 MLAs, while the opposition has 99. My government will complete its tenure. We will win the next election." He further said the existence of Shiv Sena MLAs came under threat during the Mahavikas Aghadi government, and so he revolted against the coalition. "The existence of our MLAs came under threat under the Mahavikas Aghadi government. Back then we would not speak. That is why we took the step. It's only the natural alliance of BJP and Shiv Sena that can take Maharashtra ahead," Mr. Shinde added. YS Jaganmohan Reddy was on Saturday elected president for lifetime of YSRC. The process was completed on the concluding day of the YSRC's two-day plenary after the party's constitution has been amended to enable Mr. Jagan's election as president for lifetime. Mr. Jagan established the YSRC in March 2011 after quitting the Congress. Ever since, he has been continuing as the party president with his mother Vijayamma as honorary president. Mr. Jagan was last elected the YSRC president at the party plenary in 2017. Sri Lankan Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe, who was appointed on the top post after Mahinda Rajapaksa resigned owing to widespread protest, has also stepped down from the Premiership of the island country. As protest intensified today, with the protesters storming the residence of President Gotabaya Rajapaksa, who has reportedly fled the country. Taking on Twitter, Ranil Wickremesinghe wrote, "To ensure the continuation of the government, including the safety of all citizens, I accept the best recommendation of the party leaders today to make way for an all-party government. To facilitate this, I will resign as Prime Minister." Samajwadi Party founder Mulayam Singh Yadav's wife Sadhana Yadav died at a private hospital in Gurugram on Saturday after prolonged illness. She was suffering from a lung infection and other health issues for the past 3 months. She was undergoing treatment at Medanta Hospital, where she breathed her last this morning, SP sources said. Sadhana Yadav was the second wife of Mulayam Singh Yadav. His first wife and the mother of SP chief Akhilesh Yadav, Malti Devi, died in 2003. In a tweet in Hindi, the SP paid a heartfelt tribute to Sadhana Yadav. Mulayam Singh Yadav was in Delhi at the time of his wife's death, the party sources said, adding that the body is being brought to Lucknow. Akhilesh Yadav is overseeing the arrangements and the details of the last rites will be finalized soon, they said.